Take Casablanca. I mean, we've only taken like one of their major cities, so not too surprising that the war hasn't been going as well as it otherwise could be. Okay, Rabat is about to fall. Saleh and Fez will be not too far behind it. And I don't know if you're going to annex them, you're going to puppet them, or what you're going to do. And that's kind of more of a wait and see kind of thing. What about... we can start subsidizing the French military as well. An extra 5% on that. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now Charles de Gaulle is just in charge of the country. Wait, what did Cuba do? Cuba, they've not had the revolution yet. Assuming, of course, that they still had the revolution in this timeline. Which is not a guarantee, of course. And Morocco's now at 27%. Okay, let's get you up here a little bit faster. Please and thank you. And we now choose orbits. The crowd goes wild. What's the next level? Is the next level landing? No, orbital rendezvous. Absolutely take that. Sure, it's a little expensive, but 5 victory points at here is worth decent amounts. No, don't delete this. Move your way up towards here. Move your way up towards here. Just so we can take these cities. And just so Morocco can finally realize that they're dead. There we go. They've signed a white peace. Really? I did all that so you can just sign a white peace? At least annex them or something. Like, come on now. But I mean, either way, I guess we ended the war. We secured our ideology in West Africa. I mean, it'd be nice to get this one done. Again, 500 political power. It's just so expensive. Let's create the Akron group. But actually, we actually need that to do one of our other focuses, so I think this seems more than okay. Call for pan-German elections. Aside of the unity and particular autonomy for the German people, the East German government has called for pan-German elections, and the German people no longer wish to be controlled by foreign powers, rather be free to govern themselves. The East German government has pledged its support for these elections. The East German government has also outlined a series of plans on how these elections will work and properly represent the will of the German people. To support the proposal fervently has drawn internal division within the two spheres, who are skeptical that it will be within the best interest. Both sides have yet to release official statements on the position of the matter. Well, I mean, I don't know. We don't want a Germany that's not going to be under our influence, right? We would want a Germany that's at least aligned with us as much as possible. I mean, I gave them a decent amount of territory. They should be my friends. Okay, so they're actually going to request unification. They've actually gone for nationalization. Okay, sorry, just one moment. Okay, apologies for that. You on with this? President Martin's campaign for Southern Republic enfranchisement. Yeah, that's for the United States. So American decisions for sure. But I think probably after this campaign, I'm not sure if it's gonna be like right away, but We'll probably end up doing an American campaign quite soon afterwards. Get another $1 trillion down the bank. Or down the hole to actually fund the Akron group. You're a massive fan? Well, thank you. Gaming Sweet Links. Okay, so we got the Akron group, which allows us to expand fertilizer use. Fox efficiency cap, 5% longshore income. Infrastructure speed. Oh, there's actually more stuff over here I have not even been looking at. Construction speed. Is there more stuff over here I've been missing? Not here. Maybe in computers? No, computers. Okay, so there's like 2 whole branches of industry tech that I've just not been looking at. Sure, let's get some titanium alloys. That seems fine to me. But they're going to request unification. And I don't know if I like that very much. We'll have to, I mean, if the Germany wants to align, or you like unite, what? Like, I don't know. I prefer them, of course, not to do that. But, I mean, if all of Germany was to unite under East Germany, I would be okay with that outcome. I think that would benefit me quite nicely. But other than that, I don't really know. Let's send economic aid to Italy. We got 1% bonus out of that. Okay, well, that kind of sucked. Thing is, like, we just need to generate more political power. Our ability is still dropping because we have to deal with these freaking criminals. But in order to deal with the criminals, we need 500 political power, which is just... It's a lot. I honestly... As soon as this is finished... Water commissions... I might just cheat 500 political power into the game just to finish that focus tree, because... Like, saving 500 political power, that's just us sitting here and waiting for... X amount of time, which I'd prefer not to do. Like, I hope that's not, like, too controversial a statement. Yeah, we got a new election. The conservatives, I think, have won here. Liberal conservatives have won in Sweden. But just give me 500 political power, please, just so I can spend it on this stupid, way too expensive focus. Way too expensive. Like... Kim Il-sung has toured the Eastern Bloc. But it's funny because Kim Il-sung's not even the premier, so this event doesn't really work and make any sense. But that's okay. What else have we got going on in the world? Anybody else supporting our ideology? Apparently Iran is now nationalist. They're still my puppet, but they're now nationalist. I'm assuming that's probably also not necessarily supposed to happen, but you know what? It's still in my sphere of influence. What can you do about it? Got you over here. We got these 2 guys in Africa. Nobody right now in the New World, unfortunately. It's just a nationalist Iran that's... They want to empower women's rights, so I guess that's something, but like, come on, what are they... Where are they in this tree? Yeah, it seems like it doesn't actually matter for an investment electrification campaign. Yeah, they're also... That's a very colorful wheel right there. Yeah, it seems like sometimes the decisions don't really care about... if you're a puppet or not. Which, I mean, again, it's fine. I want to upgrade my main battle tank. T-55 will now become the T-62. Get that up and running. We have 120 days until we got the orbital rendezvous. And then you'll be finished in a moment. More political power gain. Anti-criminal. That'll be really nice so we can stop losing stability every goddamn week. Yeah, delicious. Delicious, delicious water. Soviet rebirth. Let's immediately try to do the anti-criminal campaign. Please and thank you. 500 political power again. 500, it's just so expensive. Do you have any aircraft you might want to upgrade? I guess go for the MiG-19. And why not like a carrier fighter, heavy fighter, close air support? Let's go for the MiG-17B1S. The plane that should have been invented 8 years ago, but you know, better late than never. Better late than never. So probably going for, I would say, probably another 15 minutes in our Hearts of Iron 4 segment. And then we're going to be going and switching over to try some super auto pets. I'm not too sure. Not education. Can't do you yet, because I think that was a 59 until we can actually get that up again. The invasion of Laos. The North Vietnam has invaded Laos. I mean, that's fine. They want to do that, they can do that. Okay, wait. The July 14th revolution. People lie in the son of the people. I pledge for God that I will sacrifice myself for your sake. I shall offer my life in defiance of the Iraqi people. So Iraq has now just had a... I'm assuming a revolution. A constitution, repeal monarchist legislation. Yeah, you should align with me, Iraq. That's my thought on this. In Finland, Fargam's third cabinet is formed after the parliament election in 58. The winner of the election with the Finnish People Democratic League wasn't taken to be government, so the cabinet biggest party was the Social Democratic Party led by Carl August Fagerholm. Particularly concerned of us is the fact that the right wing of the Social Democrats, Vando Leskin and Olvi Lindblom, are in the government. By support of the war criminal Valley Tanner, in addition, Minister of Agriculture's Nicola Close's name is strongly associated with his father, the leader of the Lupa movement in the 1930s. Should we voice our concerns or keep to ourselves? Let's voice our concerns to the Finnish government, and maybe they will push things out. Or if they want to become a puppet state, I wouldn't mind if they became a puppet state. So France right now, what political... You're at 76, you're at 78. 79. We're going to need 11% more against you. Military service in the KGB. These political powers. Increase military wages, more stability, not bad. Let's include political training for junior officers in the military. Okay, Chairman Mao has declared today that there will be a revision of the current regime in the People's Republic of China. Chairman himself has praised the intellectuals that have criticized the government during the 100 Flowers campaign. They argue that time is now for the flowers to bloom and for China to recognize the pleas of its inhabitants. There seems to be clear indicators by experts that Chinese regime is planning on reforming its authoritarian, letting itself become more moderate. It remains to be seen whether Chairman Mao will liberalize it or if he will maintain his iron grip on the government. Okay, more plurality within the left. What's China actually doing right now? Counteroffensive. Organize local elections. Release political opponents. Abolish censorship. And then offer general election with Taiwan. We'll see what happens. China offers general elections in Taiwan. Could see some interesting stuff happening with China very, very soon. And I really wish I could just increase, wish I could get some high welfare spending in here. We're making good cash. Wouldn't mind getting a little bit more, though. Military wages. More political power. Army experience gain, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't care even remotely about that. How do I get rid of the Legacy of Iberia? One of our modifiers. I don't actually know how we are going to remove it. It's just this here. Work in progress. So it seems like we're getting kind of close down here. The fact that it says work in progress means that that's probably around the end of the focus tree. So I'm going to take a guess and say we're probably going to have like one more short stream of this later. Sometime next week. Sure. About 6 more days until you are ready to go. $76, $79. Americans got a little bit of influence, but nothing like too crazy. They pay politics, break defensive agreement. Now we just gotta start influencing them a little bit more. Long stream today? Yeah. Excuse me. We're probably gonna go to, I would say like 6 hours in total. How come everybody has so much like money in the reserves compared to me? Let's increase military wages. You're negotiating with the PSI. What you should do is allow yourself to become a puppet of mine. That's my thoughts. But I don't know if that's going to necessarily happen. Build your military more. My only thing about the military is like who are we going to be going to war with? I thought Bulgaria was going to rebel against us just because they've gone very aligned with China, but that doesn't really seem to be happening right now. I mean, they've rejected ComCom. But they're still a puppet state of ours. Increase Finnish pressure. Despite our concerns, the cabinet is still in power. Increase the pressure. Got these guys. We're gonna, I think these are the guys in Korea. We're gonna send them over to Finland. Just in case Finland gets any silly ideas about, I don't know, like rejecting what I want. What I want is what I want. They don't really seem to understand this, unfortunately. They really should. These clergy persecution modifiers. That seems fine by me. Okay, the Vietnamese Cambodian Treaty of Friendship. Isn't Cambodia? Yeah, no. Cambodia is just a Oh, Laos actually is a puppet state. I didn't know they were a satellite of France. Oh, they're both satellites of France, actually. Combine. Market reforms. I'm a little bit worried about what East Germany is going to do. And these are for the guys that I'm assuming are just moving position. It shouldn't last that long. Actually, how many troops does China have? 82 to 170. 171. They do theoretically have a few more troops than we do. Okay, we got outdated production. We upgrade. What do we actually? Oh, it's probably our fighters, right? Yeah, let's upgrade them to the MG-72s or whatever number it was. I actually don't remember. Let's increase the energy grid. Let's upgrade our management. 5% construction speed. Yeah, I'll take it. No reason to say no on that one. Okay, let's allow military service in the KGB. If you can't fight the Sino-Soviet War, China's better tech than you, you're screwed. I mean, if we fight China, we'll just nuke them. I think that seems okay. Okay, the Riffian Empire is declared war in the Kingdom of Morocco. Second Rif Revolt. What the hell's a Riffian Empire? nationalist against the Kingdom of Morocco, 0 against 0. So nobody here actually has any troops, and they decided to align themselves with the West, which is not great. You should have aligned yourself with the Soviets, but they're nationalists, so they actually can't. Most recent endeavors of Soviet space programs resulted in a significant amount of movement for foreign affairs, both on Earth and above. Soviet astronauts successfully piloted their spacecraft to orbit, conducted an orbital rendezvous with another group of astronauts about a manned Soviet satellite. Truly, this event marks a landmark moment for the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. So next is, I'm assuming, landing on the moon, maybe? Actually, we don't even have an option for it yet, so I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure at all. But just in case, you know, I'll listen. We'll get some more military upgrades just in case. Follow you up with probably some heavy aircraft. Let's upgrade you to the next level of tactical bomber. We don't have the 1942 tactical bomber. Okay, so it looks like the Finnish government has decided to agree with us. The Finnish government has conceded to the SSKF. I don't know who the SSKF is. But they are still liberal conservative. Social democracy is actually the biggest party there. By the way, it looks like that Finland has decided that, hey, you know what? Maybe we should listen to the Soviets. Let's get you upgraded. Follow you up with... Yeah, let's go with this one. Thing is, we don't actually... Yeah, I can probably bring these units back. Let's put them on the border with China, just in case. Put these units on this side. We have military access through China, so... Like, I'm not super worried about them. Influence Italy a little bit more. Trying to get more European integration. I agree with that proposal. Are you actually in the... Yeah, you are in the Pan-European Union. So can a European Union and a Pan-European Union exist at the same time? They might be able to, actually. Well, Belgium actually doesn't have any focuses there. Hello, Jakub. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for tuning in all the way from Poland. Isn't it? It's gotta be like 1 a.m. or something there, doesn't it? Mohammed IV, the French government has signed a declaration laying the foundation for Moroccan independence. Well, Morocco is already independent, so we'll see how that works. Kim Il-sung displaying defiance, reacting strongly against the recent destabilization policies directed from Moscow.